Hello everybody, I'm here today for another TF2 commentary. Yeah, I don't know, I'm working on a Far Cry 4 Let's Play recently, but my computer can't exactly run it properly, so I may have to put it up in 720p, which is kind of annoying, but that's not what I'm here for. As you can see, I'm playing today as the soldier. Yeah, I like the soldiers, probably my favorite class, that and demo. They're just, I like blowing up shit. It's just fun. Anyway, similar to how I was talking about mobility and meat shots the last day, the two most important aspects of being a more advanced soldier are air shot and rollouts. Now, I'm not talking about Autobots rollout or Transformers or stuff like that. What I'm actually talking about is rollout is like the power core of TF2, because the way it works is it's the shortest and fastest possible route you can take as a soldier to where you want to go. Now, I'm not incredible at rollouts. I'm going to tell you right now, I am not the best at rollouts in the world. I'm pretty good at them. Like, I can get to from point A to point B without losing too much health, but I'm not like amazing competitive level. If you look on YouTube, you see some competitive level YouTubers, or just Star. Star is pretty good at rollouting. Star is pretty good at that. It's just jumping, having a good succession going, so he gets pretty much across the map. Usually, there's very specific types of rollouts. Like, for example, most rollouts end in a med pack, because you're always going to need health from the amount of health you lost in doing those rocket jumps. Like, med packs are probably the most useful thing for a soldier, because as a soldier, you're bouncing around the place, you're getting through the area, and you're gonna need those med packs to stay alive. So most of the time when you're going for rollouts, you should try and end them in med pack areas. And the maps are so well designed that they actually do usually end in med packs. Because like inside usually has a med pack, or on the top of a banister after you rocket jump across a lot of different places. And Thunder Mountain, for example, there is a med pack there. And that's like, those kinds of places are the places you should keep in mind when you're rocket jumping around, when you're trying to find a good spot to jump in on everyone and kill them. Because soldier, if well placed enough, like a good soldier, would probably kill everything. Like, if you wanted to kill everything as a class, and like, soldier's probably it. Soldier or demo. I keep going back to demo, but that sticky bomb launcher just makes it too effective. Seriously. Anyway, as I was saying, soldiers are incredibly powerful and incredibly versatile. And the other thing I was planning on talking about was air shots. Now, air shots, they're hard. I'm gonna admit, they're pretty goddamn hard. The idea of air shots is that you look up into the air and you're going to try and hit the person while they're completely immobile and they can't control where they're falling. If you can hit air shots, you're very, very good. Like, consistently. Like, I can hit air shots if they go up the direction I'm expecting them to, but if they're going above my head, I don't even know how people can do that. Like, it amazes me to see people look up and just shoot a little bit to the left and kill everything. Now, of course, it goes with experience. I probably within the next year or two, because I'm a lot better than I was last year, in the next year or two, I might be able to do that, because it's about 90% prediction. Even though I'm not amazing at air shots, I can still talk about them a little bit, because I can do the basics. Basically, for air shots, the main idea behind them is that you're supposed to hit where they're about to go, not where they are. Now, that's difficult when they're above your head, as I just said, because they're moving a lot faster. Like, if you shoot them and they go into the air, all you gotta do is shoot at their feet and they're gonna fall down, and it's gonna be a direct shot straight into them. Now, other examples include people who jump up into the air into you. That's easy, just look up at them and just shoot them in the face while they're looking at you. As I just said, the only really difficult example where I'm like, okay, fine, if you can't air shot that's totally alright, is when they're jumping over you, because like that's pretty damn hard. Now, with those two skills that you should be trying to hone as a soldier, which is air shots and rocket jumping rollouts, if you have those two honed, what you should try and do is increase your consistency. What I mean by that is, consistency is a weird thing with soldier, because you lose so much health from blast damage all the time. It's difficult to keep completely consistent all the time, killing everyone. What I'd say is keep in mind of every class. I'm pretty sure I said this in my actual tutorial. You should keep in mind of every single class and what their specific role can do. Because I'm assuming pyros can hit back. If they can, what you do is you wait until, you make them think you're going to shoot them, but like shoot in front of them. They're going to fire an air blast, fire again, because there is a certain split second where they can't fire another air blast, and that's when you can probably kill them. Now, pyros, of course, if they can air blast, then you're golden, no bother. Scouts, that air shotting ability does very much come in handy if you can do that, because scouts are completely hopeless against one shot of a rocket, and if you can hit them once, they're dead. Demos, they're fine. If you can hit demos at all, they're probably dead. Heavies, thing with heavies is basically if you fire 2 shots into them, usually they lose most of their health and almost go down, which is just enough. If you whack them in the face or anything like that, it's usually enough to kill them. As I was just saying, the main thing I think you should try and improve at is you should try and increase your rocket jumping consistency. All you gotta do is when you're in the air and you're just looking down, just falling down, then you fire again behind you, because it will go straight across, and that's just a simple rocket jump. Air shotting is more of a difficult example unless you have the direct hit, because then it's easy to hit air shot shit, because all you have to do is just hit where they are, because it moves so quickly, it doesn't even matter how fast they move. And that's kind of it. I don't really have much else to say. Of course, there's always room for improvement as Soldier, and I did make videos, if you're very new to the game, on how to start off as Soldier, which is why I don't have that as much to say for this one, because really, after air blast, after your rocket jumping and your air shotting, all that really is left to do is just shoot straight up, and usually that isn't that difficult if you have a good sense of aim, which if you don't, that's just practice. Anyway, I'll see you next time. If you like what you saw, then I'll see you again next time. If you didn't like what you saw, then I won't see you again next time. Feel free to like and subscribe. Bye.